Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 with your host, Parallax. So, the last time we met, we did horrible things. We decided that it was time to make boxes because San Jose and Ontario both wanted boxes. So we devised an elaborate scheme. First, to take oil from down here, move it up to this station to drop it off to get processed, pick up crude oil, or not crude oil, but processed oil from here, run it all the way across the map to the plastic place, pick up plastic, move that plastic down the line. Why on earth? Oh, that's for the plastic. I hope that's for the... Oh, yeah. Bring the plastic from there down to here. Drop the plastic off at this place so that the boats could pick up the plastic, move the plastics down here and drop off plastic so it can be turned into packages. There's also a steel component. We have trucks that should be taking steel. Yep. We have trucks that should be taking steel down all the way here to drop it off, so that these are going to be picking up both plastic and steel, dropping them off, and then picking up packages, bringing the packages back up here to be picked up from the same platform, and then move those packages to all the way back over here to be dropped off so they can be put into Ontario, and then go by and pick up oil and bring the oil up. So the train that we're going to get to do this is going to be insane. It's going to have, I'm sure, 900 different compartments, and it's just going to be, it's going to be uncool. But there we go, 1.4 million for that. Let's come down here and let's look at what we're going to need. We're not going to need any passenger cars, thankfully. And these box cars actually have been upgraded. This is called box car, this is called box car, but this is one that holds more. As we see, this one holds plastic and goods, so I'd like to have one of those. This one holds crude oil and oil, so I'd like to have at least one of those. And we're already at 2.5 million, and we have 2.8 million. So the last one that we're going to need is going to be moving. There it is, this steel. So just one of those, and we can't afford it. Wonderful. Shall I do a ball? We can afford a Baldwin, just barely. Okay, so we are going to do that. And the reason why I want to get, this needs to start. We just need to start on this line. So the first thing it's going to do is go down here. Then it's going to go up here, and then it's going to go all the way over here. Then it's going to come down here. Then it's going to go back here. Right, yep, so go back there and drop off the packages, and then it'll start over, going down to Richmond West, and then Ontario, and then back. There we go. Now, at one of these, man, this is going to be such a pain in the booty. Okay, at Richmond West, all it needs to do is load. I really wish there was a way you could, like there was a button up here that you could just click and it would unclick everything on that side instead of having to do it manually. And why do they come pre-clicked? You know, like, why doesn't it come like this when you click on it? That way that you can just click what you, I guess it's fine. It's fine. All right, so the only thing you're going to do at Richmond West at the very beginning is load crude. That's it. And then you're done at Richmond West. At Ontario Transfer, you will be unloading. You'll be unloading the crude, and you'll be loading. And you'll be loading 100% of that. Okay? And you're done. In Lower Knoxville, you will be unloading the oil that you picked up, and you will load plastics. Right, you will be unloading that, and you'll be loading plastics. Okay? At Richmond Exchange, you will be unloading plastics, and you will be loading packages. At Richmond Exchange, you will load packages and you will unload plastic. You will unload plastic, you will load packages. And then when you go to Ontario Transfer, I wonder if I should go to Ontario Transfer or if I should go just directly back here. The reason is because there's a track right here, so I can do it, and I can just go right back here and pick up oil, and then drop off the packages and the oil. So let's do that. Click to add a station. Richmond Exchange is the last one we're coming to. Then we'll come back here to Richmond West, and at Richmond West, we will load the crude, and we will just load the crude, and then at Ontario Transfer, we will unload the packages we're carrying. Let's do that. And then at Richmond Exchange, you'll be loading the packages at Richmond Exchange. Okay. Let's see if this poor train, if it makes sense. So, at Richmond West is going to be loading on crude oil, and if it has any packages in its hold, it's going to get rid of them. It's going to be the first thing that it does. At Ontario Transfer, it is going to unload the crude. It is going to load. You know what? I was right. Okay, so all you're going to do down here is just load on crude. That's it. You're just going to load crude. Here, you're going to unload the crude. You're going to pick up the refined oil. And if you have any packages, you're going to drop them off there. Then you're going to go across the map. You're going to unload the refined oil, pick up plastic. Then you're going to unload the plastic at Richmond Exchange. Unload the plastic and then load packages if there are any there. Then you're going to go off and do whatever. Perfect. Okay. So there's that accomplished. Now we got to go over here to the boats, and we got to figure the boats out. This shouldn't be that big a deal because we only have one boat line. And I love what I was watching Shen play this game, and I love what he does. He actually puts, like, he'll put B for boat, and that's not a big deal. But right now, but later on, when we start getting like much better technology, if he wants to replace all of his boats, or if he wants to replace all of his trucks, he just goes and looks for T and B and R, and he can replace everything at once. So I want to manage the line. So at Richmond Port, I want you to load steel and plastic at Richmond Port. And I want it to be probably 50-50. And I want you to unload at Richmond Port boxes. So I want you to load steel and plastic up there, and I want you to unload boxes if you have any. In Richmond South, I want you to unload Richmond South, I want you to unload the steel and the plastic, and I want you to load boxes, all of them. Okay. All right. And we're going to let our money build up again. And the next time we have a good chunk of change, we're probably going to change out these cars, right? These are the old cars, and the old cars, they're bad. They don't hold as much as the newer cars do. It probably would have been smarter to change out the newer cars with that 2.8 million. We can always take a loan and get it done if we wanted to. Is this the right speed? No, we usually go on that speed. All right, and there's oil here for him to pick up. Look at that. Oil field is doing well. There he goes. He's picking it all up. Man, We got hit. It's $300,000 in upkeep for all of our stuff. I hope this pays off. All this just to get packages. All this just for packages. And look how much we cut into the ground. Look how much we cut into the ground. We probably spent $100,000 more than we needed to on this track just because we cut into the ground. But it does make it a level track. You see that? Like, it is level, where we don't have to, like, I mean, if we'd have built it on top up here, we had to have an incline, and then the incline would have slowed us down. So at least this makes things go as fast as they can. It smooths out the ride. Here's the only thing I'm worried about up here is I don't know how this thing is gonna have refined oil ready for us. Like, I see one refined oil ready, but I don't know if that's because it needs to share it with this over here, like with these guys, because these guys also want refined oil. So I'm not quite sure. See, there's two there now. I'm not quite sure it's how it's having this. It would be nice if there was a lot more here than just two. But this is the first run, and normally on the first run we don't have anything. But that run out to the other side of the map, that's gonna be very time consuming. Okay. All he got was two, right? Better than nothing, I guess. Alright, here he goes. Longest choo-choo train ride in the world. That poor engine is going to be worked. It is going to be worked. In fact, probably what I'm going to do is stake out the train station here. Oh, I just missed my opportunity. I was going to say I was going to stake out the train stations and upgrade them as they came through. Even though I don't have a lot of money, I think, you know, just upgrading them a little bit at a time is just going to snowball. It's going to get better and better and better. And I'm going to get some money for selling them. Selling the old gondolas and the old cars. I don't even want to look at my profit margins right now. It's so bad. Boats look cool. Boats look really, really cool. I just hope we can just get money out of them, you know what I mean? Like, I hope we're not, like, looking at them, like, hating them eventually because they just don't do enough work for us, but boats surely look cool. Would it be cool if we could, like, put some sheep in here? I think that'd be pretty cool if we could build some stuff on the map. Alright, here he comes, here he comes. Now, what do you take back? You take tools back? Probably won't be... Yeah, you know what, it probably would be, because I can get rid of 2 or 3 of those cars and replace them, because we're only taking 35 out of here at a time. Let's watch. Be super duper close here. He pulls in. We get the money, and we pause the game. Then we come over here to the managed vehicle. And we're going to get rid probably of 3 of these, and we're going to add the new box car. We're using these box cars to transfer tools, which only held 7. These hold 12. So we get rid of 3. We can replace it with 2. Now, what's the weight look like? And they load faster. Oh, so nice. Mission, the weight, that's 15 tons and 10 tons. So it weighs a little bit more. But that's 24, and then 14, 24, and 14 is 38. So we're holding about the same. Can I do that and still have the money for it? No, I cannot. Just add that back. That's $1 million. Okay, and I just gotta, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna modify that. So now the train is shorter, but it's holding the same amount of tools. Right? Why do I see only 12 tools here? There goes 38. We're holding a little bit more tools, actually, but the train is shorter. And then those right there are 10 each, and these are 15. So we took care of 3. We're at the same tonnage. We're at the same tonnage. The train is just shorter, but we're at the same tonnage. And we're holding one more tool than we normally could. So when we get to the other side, this guy pulls in. We're gonna do the same thing, but with food. No, we don't need to do it with food. I guess we could. We could trade it out for just one, because all we have right here is 19 food. Actually, pretty pathetic. You know what? We're just gonna leave it as it is. I hate that we cannot get the grain there faster. We better not be. We are losing grain. Look at that. So we need more trucks to take the grain out there because we're losing grain. I can configure this and expand this. What do you do right there, right? Like that. Yeah, these little trucks, man. We just need more of them. Which is probably pretty weird because we probably have many. Yeah, he wants tools, but they're not there. I need to change these lines too. Especially the ones that like take tools to places. Oh, we have one called line 1. Oh, we didn't name that crazy train that we have. It'd be nice if you just click on the line, you know what I mean? Like I see the blue one right there, it'd be nice if we could just click on it. That's Knoxville. This should be tools to Knoxville, right? Yellow. This is another trick that I learned about from Shen. If you click on, like at Lower Knoxville, if you click on that, you can say, what is it? Load if available, full load any, full load all. So this right here tells them that they have to wait until they have a full load. So instead of having them run back and forth and then like tools show up and then some of them aren't here to pick up the tools, now what they're going to do is they're going to form a queue and they're just going to wait. So I probably want to do this. Make it where they can wait in line. So then they'll come up and they'll just queue up right here. This guy should do it. Like when he pulls up and he realizes there's no tools, he should wait. He shouldn't just take off again. Then they'll all line up here, and then when they get a full thing of tools, they'll all run the tools in. And that actually is a good way to do things because it lets me see what's being backed up, and it lets me see like, okay, there's a lot of them waiting here, you know, like maybe we don't need this many because so many of them wait. This is a guy I was really waiting on because I'm going to switch out his plank cars. We're about to get way more beneficial here on this guy. And then the grain over there is the same thing. But as it stands now, we're bringing in too much grain because we don't have enough place to put it. Okay, there he goes, bringing in. Now we're going to get rid of probably 1, 2, 3, 4 of the old ones. And this one does planks. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Man, I thought we'd have money to do this. Holy smokes. Or 500, borrow 500 more. Okay. Go back to this guy, manage the train. Move that up, 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 and do another one. Up, and maybe one more. 2, 3, 4. So these were how much? They were 8 tons a piece, and these are 12 tons a piece. So we had probably 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably 7. So 7 times 8 is at 56. That's 56 tons. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 12. That's 60. So we're saving... No, we're a little bit heavier, but we should be taking a whole heck of a lot more. So let's get rid of one of these. There we go. Now, how much were we taking down there? Does anybody remember how much we were loading? Does 48 sound like what we were taking down there? Don't remember. Okay, next time he comes back, we're probably gonna add 1 or 2 more onto that. So the idea is to move more. Okay, let's go over here. Did you pull in yet? You have not pulled in yet. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing down here. How much did we take in loans just then? 1.5 million? 1 million? I borrow another million. Pull in down here. We're not gonna get a lot of money for the food because we just didn't bring a lot. Okay, click on you. Now this says 63 grain. 63 grain. Look how many we have. Look how many gondolas we have. We're doing 63. This is the new gondola. Well, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we want to get at least 63. So there's 12, 24, 36, 48, and we're out of money. That's just all we can do. We can't add another one, right? Because they're too expensive. Yeah, they're $500,000 a piece. We just don't have it. We get rid of this one. We do have it if we get rid of that one. Okay, so we're just going to switch this out. So now that's 24, 48. So that's nowhere near 63. That's nowhere near what we were doing. Kind of sucks. Kinda sucks. But the train should be a lot faster and it's shorter. And we just got money from somewhere doing something. Was it you? Nope. Oh, I really should be watching Wild Bill and making sure that he's behaving himself. Do we have steel down here? We do. We have 5 steel. 5 steel has made its way down here. So steel should be being sent all the way down to the parts factory or the components factory. You have steel on standby? You don't have any steel on standby yet. Not yet. You haven't transferred anything yet. So this will be your first haul. This is our first haul, is that little bit amount of steel. And over here, you had 2 get dropped off. So we have a little bit of plastic sitting there. All right, we have a little bit of plastic waiting on us. Nice. Where's that choo-choo train at? Here he is, pulling back in here, dropping off his packages. He was not going to have any packages. He's going to take some oil north. You know what? We probably should add another oiler onto the end of, or to this car, this train. Can we do that? I think we are. Borrow another $1 million. Here, manage the vehicle. And then another oil car. For 500,000. I'm kicking around the idea of doing 2. Kicking around the idea of adding another one. But this train's gonna get pretty long as it is, so let's just take it easy. Did you pick up oil? You did. You picked up 24. Good job. And he'll make us a little bit more money when he goes up there and drops that off. Okay. Down here with you. $100,000, which I think is a little less than where we normally get. Oh, should I be getting rid of those cars? Can't do it right now. It's already loading. I wasn't thinking. I should have got rid of both of those cars and replaced it with a new one. Just wasn't thinking. And then over here, dropping off grain. We're gonna do the same thing to this line here too. This is the bread to train. always forget the name of this line here. I think it's this one. Okay, yep. And on this one, at Lower Knoxville, we're going to put yeah, we're gonna put full load. We're gonna put wait till a full load. So that guy right there should have waited, but he was already leaving. Oh no, he just turned around. Cool. Okay. So you're gonna come in here and wait. Yeah, he's dropping off. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. All right. Oh, and he couldn't take all the food that was here. There's food left over. Right? Yeah, there was food left over. Cool. Then you're leaving. Yeah, he's already left. And then you're pulling it up here. How much is out here ready for you? Oh, that's a good amount. That's a good amount of refined oil waiting for you out here. That's great. And I really do hope this thing is splitting the oil between the two. I really, really hope that's the case. This guy's just gonna be bringing in so much more crude oil. Nice. Pick up that. Perfect. And that 24 also works for us too, taking it over there to the plastic factory. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. And really taking that oil from here all the way over here, it makes us like $3 million. I know it's stupid, but this game, the longer you transport it, the more money it makes you. Ooh, look at that beautiful train. Then down here, do you finally have... Nope, you don't have any steel yet. You're the first one bringing steel, and you're bringing 5 steel down. You are probably bringing none. Probably right now, I can go ahead and get rid of him. Maybe not him, maybe the other one, maybe the dinky one. Maybe you I get rid of. It doesn't seem like I'm going to need an awful lot right now. What I really need to do is I need to get more trucks bringing steel down. To tell you the honest truth. That is kind of a long haul for trucks. If it wasn't for that bridge, I probably could just have them ship it like right here. Just have another shipyard and just have the ship bringing it back and forth. That is a long haul for the truck. So, how many do I have on this route? 3, 4. I think I should have a lot more than 4. I really, really kind of wish you could click on the line. Because I forget what I've named this stuff. Still to ship. Probably. San Jose West to Lower Richmond. Yeah. See, that's not even what I needed. I needed to click on the thing that makes trucks. Where's my truck depot? All the way down there? Man, am I so stingy? I refuse to build a truck depot up here. I guess I am. Alright, it's time. There you go. Buy and sell trucks. $14,000. $20,000. Okay. 2 of these. Maybe 5. Then you guys are going to go on the steel to ship line. Yep. There you go. Good luck. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay, what do I want to do? I need to keep my focus on something. What was it? Was it flushing out these guys? Oh, he just ran off. Dang it. What about my other guy? Yeah, he ran off too. Okay. Need to keep my focus. Look over here. He got the last bit of grain, so you should stop and wait. Correct. Cool. I love that. I love that he's going to stop and wait now until there's stuff to take, and then they're all going to get loaded up and go. That's good. Look, that guy's going to pull in first. And what are you? Are you the planks guy? You are. So this is not the most ideal place. Tons of tools here, though. Maybe it is. Maybe this will be good. Maybe this will be good. Bring him in and we'll switch out those box cars. So we can take more tools back. Okay. So we don't want the little box cars anymore. We want big ones. Can I get 2? Sweet. There we go. Now, how many of those can you hold? 48 tools. Nice. Now we just need to switch out or do something interesting. Usually it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That one holds 48, and that one holds 36. So I guess we need to add one more plank car, and then that will be kind of back in equilibrium again. That'll be good for me. Oh, did you just pull in? Nice, nice. I have $2 million, so I should be able to kind of afford to switch these things out. I think, no, this one's good. This one's good. Yeah, this one I need to switch out at the, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. I have the money and I'm right here. That one just unloaded its grain and it has the right deal here. Let's put one more grain car on there. And what the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is a 2-to-1 car. Like, I think you have to have 2 grain for every 1 food. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we'll do 6. 1, 2, 3. And then we probably don't need that last one. Unless we're going to add 2 more of these things. Which we cannot. I'll add 1 more. I'm greedy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm greedy. This is turning into a long, heavy rail. No way, I can't do it. That's too long and too heavy. Oh, those are the little ones. Those are not the updated ones. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. We do that. There we go. It only holds 12 food. Are we sure about that? Did I add them too late? I really feel like those train cars hold more than... Yeah, that was 1 train car. I guess I did it too late. I didn't do it right. I guess it didn't count those other 2 as being added, so it only was like, oh, there's only 1 train car to fill up. Well, whatever. And look, see, all the grain guys are here, right? All the grain guys are loading up. So this is kind of good for me because I can look here and say, like, look, that was a brand new amount of grain that came in. And now, that guy's got 1 food. He's gonna drop this 1 food off. There we go. And now everybody else who comes through here, like this guy's kind of, I can kind of sell him because it just, I don't bring in enough grain. Hey, give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to make sure everything was okay at home. All right. So where is our other choo-choo train? Where has he gone off to? There he is. trying to bring in his load of packages, but unfortunately it's just not in the cards. Although he probably should have dropped off his first load of plastic, and he did. There's one plastic sitting on the tarmac there waiting to be shipped down south. There's many plastics over there, so his next ride he's gonna bring all those plastics down here. He's gonna drop them off. We have 26 steel ready to be picked up. Do we want this guy to be our mover, or do we want it to be that guy? I mean, heck, I guess it's gonna be both though. This guy is not gonna hold that much. He only holds 35. But there we go. With this shipment right here, the components factory down here will finally, the package factory will finally be making some packages, and it does it at a 1-to-1 ratio too. So that should be so fantastic. There should be a package sitting on the dock here. And do we have somebody running packages from here to there? We just need one guy doing that. It's going to get dropped off here. That package is going to show up over here. But we already have, let's say we already have one terminal for crude oil and one terminal for refined oil, so the package will be here. So let's click on this. Let's click on a vehicle. We're just going to buy one. You're going to go to a brand new line from there into Ontario. You're going to be doing the drop-off run. Where is that? Right there. Yep, and this is going to be packages to Ontario. Hey, there we go. So now we'll have one guy running packages to Ontario, and really, just to get our money's worth here, manage the line. Let's do the whole, no, any. So now he'll wait. So now he'll come up here into the Terminal 3. Yep, Terminal 3, which is now this one. Now this is Terminal 1, this is Terminal 2. Oh, they're bringing in the oil over here. They bring in the oil down there to here. They're not bringing it over here. Oh, how horrible we couldn't have made that work. But anyway, there it is. So now he's waiting for his package to show up on the choo-choo train. That choo-choo train is about to make us a little bit of money because he's going to drop off a bunch of crude up here, and he's going to take a bunch of this with him. That's good to me. I wonder if I should add another oil thing to him right quick, just so he can take more of this oil out there and make more plastic. Let's do that, because we make so much money off of that. The game really does give you. I need to pay attention for you, like, and make sure that you guys get to see how much money we're going to make off this. But just bringing it up the road, that's $300,000, right? So bringing this up the road from there, that's $300,000. Let's try to really pay attention and watch this guy and key in on how much we're going to make over there. But we always too. Is that parts right there? Parts going into Richmond? That's parts into Richmond. That's M parts into Richmond, right? We just go ahead and upgrade all of those to those. Maybe they'll move a little bit quicker. Lost my train of thought. Well, I'll keep an eye on that though, and we'll see how much money we can get out of it. Are you the grain car? Yeah, you're the food car. Now you take 72, you bring back 36, so it takes a lot of grain. Look how much grain he takes now. Oh, so good. So good. And over here we should have enough room for that grain. Hope we do. Do we have enough room for 72 grain? I hope so. I just need to go ahead and do it. This guy. One more. Yeah, one. We need to bring more planks. More planks, please. Bring more tools back. 87 tools are sitting on the tarmac over here waiting to be picked up. 87. Yeah, I gotta get rid of one of those boats. We're just not, well, hold on. Let's this thing get up to full capacity, and then we'll see how the boats go. But my brain always keeps bringing me back to like the boats. The boats are inefficient. I wonder what that new choo-choo train locomotive looks like too. Like I wonder its stats. So this is one we're using now. Top speed is 100, even though the track can't support 100. Power 700 kilowatts. Wow. Look at that though. It's not a doesn't have the traction effort. It loses 60. And it weighs more. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what the deal there is. I wonder if that train is more benefited to pulling like passenger cars and not like heavy stuff, you know. It's more like a Greyhound and not a workhorse. I really want to keep an eye out for this guy because I want to see how much money we're going to make with that. I would think it'll be in the millions. If you don't believe me, Shin was playing this game and he was flying bricks places. He was flying bricks from one side of the map to the other, and he was making millions of dollars off of bricks. Yeah, $1.3 million now. And it holds 36 food, and it brings in 72. So it probably could stand to have one more deal on that, but for right now we'll leave it be. Then all that right there is lined up. Beautiful. Lovely. What's that? That's tools. Okay, we still have tools on the tarmac. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna say it'll be, I'm gonna say 2 million. I'm gonna live large. I'm gonna say $2 million. 800. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh, dang it. I don't think I was quick enough. How much plastic is here? 21 plastic. Oh, I don't think I was fast enough. I don't think it's gonna let me add a thing to take plastic. Please let me add this and count it, please. It just did 12. Ah, oh, that's rough. You can hit the reverse button, and I don't think I want to do that, but it would be sweet if I was smart enough and realized that there was plastic there to be picked up, but I was not. And then he runs right down through here, and the only part where he deadheads, and it is a big part, and actually he won't be deadheading because there is a package to be picked up here. Right? Have we brought that? Have we brought our one package up here yet? I don't think it's made its way up on the boat yet. Boats are slow. A lot, but they're slow. Yeah, that boat right there has the pack. Ooh, he does not have a package on board. Interesting. Alright, this guy's going to pull in here and he's going to drop off the plastic for $70,000. He's going to be picking up packages if he had one, but he does not have a package waiting on him. I thought we had built a package. It's kind of odd that I don't see it. You should have picked it up. The package should be on board your boat. I know we built one because it said one was one was made. You don't have the package either. Do you only ship people? My lines, my boats. Manage the line. Load packages. Unload packages. Okay. Maybe the package disappeared because there wasn't a deal for it. I don't know. I want to keep an eye out. Is there any steel here? There is. Steel is just now being loaded in. Good, good, good. Yeah, there they go for the steel. The depot. Sell it. Reverse it. It doesn't matter. There's 12 package. There's 12 plastic there. It'd be nice if we can get the steel brought down. We should have. Oh, they have steel down there waiting. There is steel down here waiting. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. Everybody just chill out for right now. Just chill out. Stay cool. Coming in with plywood. Pick up a ton of tools. There are some left over. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. The grain actually is it's starting to look. We don't have a lot of grain here. I hope the grain gets figured out. I hope we can keep up this pace. See here, it's called grain to train. That's just that one. Okay. All right. So you kind of can. There we go. Those are a little bit faster and they hold a little bit more. Now the food here, I'm sure we're gonna have more than enough room for the food. Okay, we brought all the food, so that's it. That's the max. And over here, we're not losing any of the grain. We have $5 million. Not bad. Not bad. There's a part of me that just wants to go ahead and just like upgrade all of my vehicles to something just a little bit better. You know what I mean? No matter what line they are. Like if I look at my line and I see that they're doing something like this, except for like Brixton Knoxville. I think Brixton Knoxville is pretty good. But like all these old ones, like this one, logs to planks, like that needs to be fixed. They've been in service for like 45 years. There we go. Or you know what I could do? Could pay off that loan. Actually, I could do better than that. There we go. You know what? Go ahead and just pay it all off then. We're at 48 minutes here. We can go a little while longer. Tons of plastic over there to be picked up. Love to see that. Tons of steel being dropped off. Right? What are you waiting on? I guess I say you're not waiting on anything there, bud. You're just dropping off your steel. Oh, he had to unload it. And these are the new ones. Like all these, this is their first time out. So the game is going to have to give it a second to get those squared away. And you are bringing some steel down, which is good for you. Let's see if you actually pick up the steel. I have a sneaking suspicion you only pick up passengers. Let's see. No, he'll do steel. Yeah, he does cargo. Good. We'll see what happens to these packages. We'll stick around and we'll see what happens to these packages that come through. Very interested to see if they disappear off the dock or what happens to them. I do think though, like if you have something like this and you make packages and you don't have a place for them to go, like you're not sending them to a city, I think they do just disappear. I think like other people come and buy them, but they don't buy them and they don't find their way into a city. I think they just kind of get bought, you know, or in like it exports. It goes like another state or another nation or something. Let's look at our lines and see the deficit we're running on some of these. Ontario to San Jose Road, that one's bad. Oil to fuel has taken a nosedive for some reason. Imparts to Richmond is also bad. That's interesting. Some of these that have been around for a while, they're not doing too hot. We're gonna have to figure out what happened. Maybe it's just I upgraded upgraded them. That just took a hit on their earnings. But let's see what happens. Do you have to turn around, or do you just come in? Yeah, he just comes in. $100,000. And then whatever you make should show up right over here on this dock. Right? He's making them. He's made 6. They should show up over here because we have a line for them. We have someone taking them up to the north to there, and then we have someone shipping them. We have a line for those packages. Interesting. It's not doing it. It's not showing up here on the dock. I would see it here if it were. It's making, it's just not letting me have them. South, load, Richmond Port, unload. Then from there, line 1. Richmond Exchange, load packages, unload that. We'll call this Crazy Train. I think we all know where Crazy Train's gonna be. And then it goes down here, and then it comes back up here to Ontario. Ontario transfer. Unload the packages that you load there. That's why we're not getting the packages. So I thought that this guy was close enough to here, but he is not. He is not. So what we need is a new one of these. Yep. Okay, and then we need to do a line from, what was it? Packages? Packages? Should be right there, should be packages. Why am I not seeing packages? It wasn't alphabetical order, that's interesting. Packages to Ontario. We're going to manage the line, and it's not going to start there anymore. It's going to go from there. And Ontario halt. That's interesting. Was that a bus? I'm on a bus station. I did. What a dummy. What a plagued line. Packages to Ontario. Okay. From Ontario. Oh, it calls it Ontario halt. Okay, fine. And then here at Ontario halt. Why does it give me that weird thing again? Let me give it a second. Okay. This is Ontario. Manage the line. So it's unloading the packages here. If it unloads the packages here, this is close enough to interact with it. So it's not a I wonder if it's treating this entire line like a bus route. I kind of feel like it's treating the entire line like a bus route. We're gonna sell this vehicle, not reverse it. Yeah, sold. And then go to the line, Ontario. Manage the line. Goodbye. Goodbye. Packages to Ontario. I'm gonna grab the name. I'm gonna delete the line. Okay. Then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna buy that guy again. He's gonna go to a new line. He's gonna go from there to there. Okay. All packages to Ontario. And Ontario halt. There we go. I want you to load. It was treating it as a bus line, I think. Because I originally put it in as a bus stop. So I think it was just like, hey, you know what? You're a bus stop. You're a bus line. Okay, there we go. You're going to load those packages. And then over there, it has to be an unload. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have to be, I guess. Hold on. Tram lines, roads. Where did it go? Packages to Ontario. Manage the line. And on Park Street. It unloads everything. Yeah, so that's fine. That's fine. Now, will you please, now that there's a line, oh, I didn't get it done fast enough. Oh, look, 2 made it. Oh, it's so good. Yes, so we got 2 packages. So that's what I was saying, is that we were supposed to get 12 because we brought 12 plastic down, but the 10, we just weren't fast enough, or we were trying to figure it out. So 10 of those packages went to like some other state. But from now, it's going to be like, hey, why should we ship everything to another state when it's so much cheaper for us and more convenient just to move it down the road? We get paid to move it down the road. But now those packages will be brought north. On this guy here, after he drops off his steel, they'll be dropped off, picked up by the choo-choo train, moved over by the choo-choo train, and then finally Ontario will have packages. They just make sure that we're going to bring enough plastic down. That's 46 plastic that can be brought down. We need to add another car here. Probably. Plastics you do. So let's give you another car. There's 46, or that's 24, 36. Yeah, that's good. That'll make a good dent. I still thought I'd get $2 million out of that. Can't believe it was only 800,000. The amount of distance it's traveled, we should get a lot more than 800,000. My humble opinion. We have no debt. There we go. Now load up all that plastic. Great. Hard to imagine they had plastic back in 1905, isn't it? Hard to imagine, but I guess it's not the plastic we think of. I guess it's more like rubber. Wonder if I should start switching out my... Oh, no, we don't want to switch out our engines. That engine's not really conducive to what we do. Or San Jose, man. Can't get fuel over here. Can't get packages. That's just a rough town to live in. Here we're doing pretty good on it's the whatever it wants. 36 and 22 machine parts versus bread. Not so bad. Not so bad. Tons of tools. Great for the bricks. Just need to get that tool. Just figure out that tool a little bit better. Fine tune the tool section. We'll be good. Oh, I just missed it. They dropped off all the plastic. Look at all that plastic waiting to be picked up. So good. So good. You're loading the new tools, right? Yeah, there's some tools left over. Good to see. Good to see. There's a little boat coming back. Big boat down there. You're coming north? You got the 2 packages. Nice. There's no steel here. Steel boys, come on. We need more trains on that track. Or are they getting up here? There's just no steel being made. No steel being made. Why? What's the deal? Oh, look at that. He's got tons and tons of copper, but he has no coal. And coal should be the easiest one. Coal is right there. Coal to steel. Come on, let's get it done. I guess I pulled too many away from the coal. That was my problem. That was my fault. Is that coal right there? Maybe it is. Let me do the coal to steel line. Where is it? Managed vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Then probably need to do more of these. Probably just do 10, just to tell you the honest truth. We're going to do steel to packages, right? Steel to ship. Yep. This thing needs to be producing way more steel. Why do we have 2 terminals for steel? Steel to ship and steel to imports. Okay, I see. You know what? How about we do this? How about we kind of expand this terminal and we move some things around. We do steel to ship. Let's do that terminal 4. That way everybody kind of has their own little terminals they go to. Even though we're gonna, I mean, I put 10. I mean, that's my fault. I put too many. Manage vehicle. Steel to M parts. Causing a traffic jam now. So he's not going to want to move until that one goes out to a certain distance. Yeah, this is growing pains. It's just going to take a second. Be nice if you could if you could do an exit here and then bring that exit here so that they will exit out that way. Have to circle back through everybody, but whatever. Big traffic jam. We added 10 trucks to the line. You know, this was bound to happen. Very busy hub. That definitely could benefit from having another exit. But every time I try to do the exits, it's just never really. I'll try it, but I don't know, man. It's never really panned out. There we go. There's 2 more additional exits. Hopefully, like, that terminal will go out through here. This terminal would be great if it would just turn right and come back out through here, and then the middle terminal can just go out through the middle. We shall see, though. Alright, see, it got itself all worked out. And there's steel left over. That's what we want to see. We want to see steel on the waiting here to be picked up. More coal, more copper, more steel. Accumulate a fortune of $10 million without debt. Cool! We did it! We did $10 million without being in debt. And this right here is almost done as soon as it figures out. And this is coal, right? I don't know, that's copper. Interesting that copper will be backed up. I guess because everything was backed up, so. You copper too? Oh, you're coal. Okay, there we go. Terminal is now working like it should be. No one should be having to wait in line or wait behind anybody else anymore. Okay. Get back over here. Did that package get dropped off? If it did, I missed it. Oh no, it's waiting for it right here. Cool, waiting for the choo-choo train right here. And the choo-choo train, where is the choo-choo train? Where are you? There you are. Nice. Might be time to add another package. Well, no, we won't add another package thing until we see them like sitting over here, sitting out in the sun. Might be time to add some more. Wait, what did I do here? What is that? Oh, it's plastic. That's for plastic. For a moment, I was like, "What am I doing? Like, why do I just said I wasn't going to add it, and there's stuff there. That's for the plastic. That's for the plastic. I might add another one for oil, though. A lot of food waiting to be picked up here. Are we losing? I'm gonna go ahead and expand this. I don't want to lose. Like if I get all that stuff, all that time and effort to bring it over here, I don't want to lose any of it. There's food. I hope we're getting all that food pulled down south. Nice. Do we have a backup of food over here? We kinda do. Well, not a lot of it. Planks, look at that. We're actually taking a big chunk, big bite out of the planks, which is good to see. Tons of tools over here. Tons of tools over here. Look at that. So many. Good to see. Good to see. That's what I'm saying. Like all these lines, like stuff like this, like we just need, I mean, it's time to upgrade them. You know what I mean? Tools to Knoxville. Whoop. Tools to Knoxville. Manage this line. Upgrades. And here, stone to brick. I think we're doing okay. And then planks to tools. I think we're doing okay on that one. Because I see we have a bunch of them out there. Fuel to Ontario is doing great. Bricks to Knoxville, I think, is doing fine. But definitely the tool one, like all those need to be upgraded. What are you doing? What are you bringing in? Are you bringing in some wood? Although those are the worst. Like those are the absolute. those are the oldest models that are in the game. So maybe it is time to go ahead and just there. We're not having to pay as much as maintenance anymore, and then if we are going to overload this up here, it won't be the first time we've overloaded that with planks. We'll somehow manage to survive. Look at all those tools though, man. We gotta get those tools into this city. People are desperate for their tools. Desperate. What about their bricks? They're good on bricks. Dun, 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 dun. This guy, how much food is sitting out over there? 34? Oh yeah, you can hold 34. I am gonna add this right quick because I see him coming in with just a ton of grain. Don't want to lose any of the grain. 24 grain here already. Perfect. 96. And all the bread is gone. Good. Good, good. What are you bringing up here? Nothing? Nothing? How much steel is here at? 43 steel and 1 plastic. For me. Load it all up. Get it all back down there. Then that big guy, he should be bringing up packages. 34 packages. Yes. God, that's awesome. 34 packages, folks. Man, that's great. That is great. 34 packages. We gotta add before I forget, and I will. 34 packages. Do you hold packages? You don't. You don't hold. Hold on. You don't hold packages because I put you on there with the express understanding that you held packages. You hold packages and you hold that. We don't need you. Oh, that's so good. And then that's 10, that's 36. Oh, I didn't hit the update button on that. I just clicked it. Goodbye. That is so great. Pick up your 2 packages, please. Yep, he did. They're on board. I thought that was a weird place for packages. I really did. I saw that gondola thing on the end. I was like, man, that's just kind of odd that it puts packages there, but whatever. Ah, so good. So good. Down there, you have tons of food you're bringing in. Lovely. Another bunch of tools here for you to pick up. There's 52 tools. Nice. Nice. Over here. And I want to be there for the historic drop-off. The first of the first package. I do. I want to be there for it. That line there I thought had so much trouble, and I thought it was going to be... Oh. Look at all these tools. You know what? I think it's time. Click on this, click on this, click on you. Let's do 5. We're going to add you. Tools to Knoxville, I think, right? Tools to Knoxville. And a trick that Shen does is he goes to his tools for Knoxville line. Whoops. Yep. Tools to Knoxville line, and he sets the maintenance for these vehicles to very, very high. And the idea there is that their emissions inside inside the town, their emissions will screw things up, and people will hate you if the emissions are super high and it's smelly. So if you set it to super high maintenance, then the people won't be as mad at you because your trains or your trucks are running like super clean. And we should do the same thing over to all of our lines that go into a city. So bread to Richmond, super duper high. And then brick to Knoxville, that could be super duper high. I also want to go ahead and just switch it out for that. To Richmond, to train to Knoxville, fuel to Ontario. Whoops. Let's go ahead and switch those out. Then maintenance is very high. Knoxville to Richmond Road. Knoxville, yeah. Imparts into Richmond. Ontario to Richmond Road. Packages to Ontario. Really, brother, you're about to have friends here. Can we clone? We'll do 4. Then tools to Knoxville. That one we've already set to high. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we have some more coming out to help take on that load of packages. I think he's going to go down first and grab oil and then come back up. So it's going to take just one more little bit of moment before we get our payoff for that huge amount of labor and troubleshooting that we did to make this work. You're bringing up, what, 35 packages? 34 packages. Can't wait to see you unload those. Sitting out there in the sun. So good. So nice. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who's watching this, us going tall here. I don't see why we shouldn't go all the way into the year 2000 with this run. I mean, 100 years in the future, right, for this is going to look really cool, and I think there's going to be a lot of neat things that we can do, right? So I don't see any reason why we should slow down. Look at this guy. Look at it. We're running a negative $78,000 deficit on this line. Probably $100,000 by the time that he gets here, and then that one shipment will probably pay for all of that. Let's see if it does. It does. It pays for all of it. Hang on a minute. Why aren't you loading the steel, brother? He's going to take a second there to kind of contemplate. He didn't bring the steel. He only brought plastic. Interesting. Maybe he can't do steel. Maybe he can only do plastic. Interesting. Right, this guy here's got his Guggalug juice. Then he'll be dropping off that package. And I think that'll be it for us today. Boop, boop, boop. So there's a girl who is watching my cat while I'm on vacation, and I just ordered a package to be delivered to the house, and I won't be there for another 2 weeks. And I need to ask her a favor while she's already doing me a favor. I feel horrible. I don't know how to do it. I've tried to text her like 4 times, and every time I do it, I just can't think of a way to do it. Look at that. We have so much oil sitting out there waiting on us. I wonder if I should attach another oil thing to this. I really should be looking at this. Is it 2 to 1? No, it's 1 to 1. And then this down here is 1 to 1. Yeah, so I don't think I need to add another one because it is 1 to 1. But I did want to pull in up here and drop off this package. This guy right here is... Oh, he was waiting, but... It could have been you, buddy. If you'd just waited, you could have been... You could have made history. Alright, come on now. There it goes, going past the junction. Oh, by the way... I figured it out. There's a little camera button you push. How cool is this, huh? Choo-choo! That actually, from this angle, that's a huge safety hazard, just having a ton of gasoline sitting there on the track. Huge, huge safety concern. Alright, you're gonna drop off everything? Oh, 57. Use H to sound the horn. Love that. Love it. Okay. And there we go. There's our package all the way up here. If that little package knew how much work went into making it, oh, it would just feel so special about itself. And then we just gotta wait for one of these guys up here to drive down this road and pick him up. But that'll be on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.